What a great match. What a great way to start AEW Dynamite. What do you have to say about this match, Alex?
All right, guys. Apparently, there was not even our sound wasn't even working for that beginning right there. It's fixed right now. It's fixed right now. We are live. We're going to have to cut that out in post. But anything happens when you're live. That's what happens. That's what happens. Listen. Guys,
so basically they heard the intro music this time.
Yeah, they heard the intro music and us talking.
We're just bragging about getting everything beautiful and ready.
Listen,
oh my God.
listen.
Don't brag. Just
you have to keep shooting to get goals. But you know what? You miss the net. You miss the net. A lot of times. So famous people, hardworking men like me, Gorilla Monsoon, Vince McMahon.
I like to thank Jofo Podcast here for helping us out here.
Tony Khan. Paul Heyman, all of us greats.
Let's get back to the action.
Wearing all
here.
the hats, sometimes things happens.
So that whole little speech that I said about FTR, nobody heard it.
No one heard your speech, but let's get to it. FTR just put on a clinic here, and maybe tell the people you're in a nutshell what you said.
Oh, I hope I could find the same passion I had for that.
If there's any deaf people, they could probably read your lips.
Jesus Christ! But no, I like as I said when the mics weren't on there.
And Kyle is trying to get in Discord. Also, we said that's why there's a blank box at the bottom. Kyle should be joining us. Carry on.
Yeah. Besides that, it was honestly
screw you, Jofo Podcast.
It was a lot of people were on the fence about this one-on-one match. A little bit confused, but not to the point where it's like, why are they fighting? We obviously know why they are fighting in this match. One-on-one match, the Owen Hart tournament. Two guys that portray how the Hart Foundation were back in the day. All about that loyalty, respect, and how us Canadians. It's too bad they're not Canadians, but I could say that to me that they were Canadians for one night here tonight, FTR, and they put on such a great match. It just goes to show how great wrestlers they are. And by keeping it simple, this is how AEW was back then. And this is why I liked AEW. Recently, I haven't been liking AEW.
That's the
because
thing,
they
though.
haven't
It
been
wasn't
keeping it
simple.
simple.
You're devaluing it.
I think you're overthinking it. It was just a perfect match.
Exactly. This is what makes it complex. That they thought about the movements, how it's going to go. That's not simple. A simple match. A simple match is, let's just write on paper the big spots we want to do. I'm gonna do a Tope Suicida. I'm gonna do one of my special moves. I'm gonna jump off the rope.
These guys are wrestlers.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they did a great match. I'm just saying to call it a simple match, I think is undervaluing it. I'm saying it seems on the outside looking in that it's simple, but they did all the basics.
I always remember
all the basics on an elite level. I want to say
Bret Hart said to Shawn Michaels, or Shawn Michaels said to Bret Hart when he was in the ring in WWE when he came back and they had that face-to-face confrontation, and he said no one thought they could have that match, a 60-minute Iron Man match that was written down and executed to the T, down to the second.
You comparing this to that?
No, but I'm saying it just reminded me of such simple wrestling.
Or WrestleMania 10.
Done great, done beautifully, man, by two great wrestlers like FTR. And it was honestly, as a wrestling fan, I loved it. I loved it. There was no stupidity. There was no run-ins. There was no I just wanted a wrestling match. I got it. So happy. It didn't even matter who won, but just the way it ended, it was just beautiful, man. You just felt like it was one of those moments that you don't know who's going to win. And I've always said it week in and week out. I love when that happens, especially when it's two great wrestlers like FTR.
Alex, you said you have some highlights you jotted down here. And so take us through a journey here. Let's relive it. Whoa. Screw you.
Yes. Wow. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Wow.
Clip it, cut it, post it. Someone just defined this match in fucking one phrase.
Amazing. I hope nobody steals that or said it already because that's very well said. But it just goes to show the love and the passion people have for a wrestler like Bret Hart. You know what I mean? Like Bret screwed Bret, Vince screwed. You know what I mean? Like it just goes to show that the guy is loved. The guy is very passionate of his name. It decides the character. That's him. He's not playing a character. That's Bret the Hitman Hart. And that's why people flooded towards him and always wanted to be a Bret Hart fan, especially us as Canadians. It's a lot easier. But to see FTR portray I'm just lost for words, man. But great match. At any point, it didn't even matter who was going to win. It's just great to see them one of them advancing now to the Owen Hart. Let's see who they're going to face. But would it be nice for one of them to win the Owen Hart tournament? What do you think, Alex? Okay.
Hey, all right, let me patch you in.
Kyle.
Ladies and gentlemen, give us a second. I'll get his beautiful noggin in here. Let's catch him up. Were you listening or you? Sorry.
It's okay. Our mics were on mute too for some reason. So. Yeah.
For the first a minute and a half there. Come on.
Classic Jofo.
There we go.
There he is. Wow, look at that.
Hold on.
He is the spoiler, Kyle, the spoiler Morin. Wow, there he is. Wow, look at that face. Fuck. It's enough fucking seeing your face on TikTok and Instagram and laughing to myself. Jesus Christ, fuck. It's nice to put a face, the voice to the face.
I was starting to think of Kyle as like a basic influencer online. Like I don't see this guy in real life anymore.
Great,
I don't even talk to him on the Dynamite reviews anymore. I just see him on Instagram now, like he's just some guy, one of those guys that you see spamming you.
Some guy. He's Kyle, the spoiler more. There's only one. There you go.
Wrinkle cream?
Hey, whatever puts the dollars in the account, right? Whatever makes it easier for everybody, right? Who cares what you're promoting there? Anyways, but we were just talking about the match with FTR.
Wait, hold on. Alex, let's get a pop here. Let's get a pop. Describe this match in the phrase you just said to Kyle. I want to see what he thinks. Alex had the best analogy for this match. Yeah, Kyle, check it.
It was, yeah. Listen to this.
There you go.
I like that.
Sums it up. That. Trademark. I had him say it again twice clean to make sure that the trademarker says this is right here. It's born right here. Yeah.
I like that.
And that was the McMahon. I'm already copywritten that it's now part of the Jofo in the ring.
You said it last time the mic was off, you fucking piece of crap.
Damn. Anyways, yeah. Kyle, well, actually, wait. Alex, I think we cut you off. You said you had some highlights you wanted to say.
Seriously, fuck.
Go. You say a couple, then we'll pass it off to Kyle. Ooh.
Did we review that one, Kyle? Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, and he reversed it. Did we review that one, Kyle?
Finish to Owen and Bret at WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Did we
review? I know we reviewed that one.
Bret won the King of the Ring too.
I know we reviewed that one. I know we reviewed Bret Hart versus Bulldog SummerSlam '92. Did we do the King of the Ring too? I have a feeling that we talked about that.
No, we never got to the King of the Ring.
Oh no, we know what we talked about when they were tag team champions, Yokozuna and Owen Hart. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Too,
That's great too, man. You're giving homage, you're giving respect back to the guys that made it happen for you in the end. Because if it wasn't, there wouldn't be an Owen Hart Foundation tournament. There wouldn't be a Bret Hart. They wouldn't be talking about these guys unless these guys paved the way. And thank God, because honestly, that was probably one of the best opening matches I've seen in a while on TV. Period. So in a while. And we've always said, hey Kyle, that opening match at WrestleMania, was it, with Bret Hart versus Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Was probably the greatest opening match in the history of pay-per-views, WrestleMania, whatever you want to call it, ever. So just to see that, I think I could put that in the category of best matches an opening match on AEW Dynamite probably since the beginning of time. So,
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Kofi Wheatson, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, and even the beginning of the match, like Dax and Cash, they did like pretty much identical to the opening of the WrestleMania 10 match with the wrist locks, the kip ups, the headstand. Like basically, Cash was Owen and Dax was Brett, which you can't argue with that.
Crazy.
I was waiting to see what point in the match what was gonna happen to make one of them get pissed off at the other. And we got it.
Yes.
What was the
poke
in the eye by mistake?
I think everybody was waiting for some kind of like demise or screw job between the two of them. But I'm happy that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be a screw job, but there had to be something where even as friends, like, oh, what the fuck, Then they actually get into it,
like a poke in the eye or something.
There was also a WrestleMania 12 callback too. When they went for the back suplex off the rope and Dax adjusted, that was Shawn Michaels and Brett at WrestleMania 12 in the Iron Man match.
Really?
Yeah.
The spoiler coming out with some facts.
I was hoping to see. Sorry.
Yeah, they called me Fax Harwood.
I was just hoping to see one of them do the sharpshooter the way Brett did it to Bulldog in SummerSlam '92, like on the floor, on the ground, and he puts the legs together. That would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't seen? Has anyone yet brought back or done the around the ring post? Like the figure four around the ring post.
I remember that.
They haven't done that, right? That's like the one.
No, they do everything else.
Yeah, I know, but they're probably gonna pull it out in like a pay-per-view environment. Like they don't kill their spots.
Maybe Sammy Guevara could do it or something.
Yeah. The only thing I want to say.
Sammy Guevara can fuck off.
We'll talk about that later. Don't be jealous because his girlfriend's hotter than.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Look.
The bitch can't even speak English, but she's a heel.
We'll talk. I just wanted to say about this match, it was a really good match. Also, like we can't put it over enough, but I would have wished that it would have been like they're both in the tournament, like away from each other, and then like you kind of see it coming that if he
you
wins,
wanted it like down the line.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a storyline that you think might happen. So at least we have a week or maybe a week or two to they may have to face each other. And then they face each other.
But maybe in 2 weeks they won't be talking about Bret Hart like they've been talking about Bret Hart the last 2 3 weeks.
As long as the Owen Hart competition is going on, it's going to be happening, right?
Yeah,
so,
but did you
I'm just saying I would have liked that it was like, not that, to qualify you have to fight each other, that there was some sort of outside force that makes them have to fight each other.
This is like, it's not like we know who's fighting each other like beforehand. They're always announcing it week in and week out, right? So they could do whatever the fuck they want in the end.
Yeah, but this is one of those ones, like, know how you don't like the MJF storyline because it kind of feels like the same thing every week when it's their time? This is kind of thing where it's like promoting a match without having to do a promo every week because you just have to see the graphic of the Owen Hart tournament and be like, you know what I mean? If you follow the bracket, you would see that, shit, if Dax beats this guy and Cash beats this guy, they might have to face. You know what I mean? So it's like a storyline that happens without it having to be.
Do you think? I'll ask Kyle this question because I know we've talked about this a couple of times. Do you think what's her name there, Owen Hart's wife, would have came out? Because I'm sure she's going to come out and give the trophy or whatever, like they do with the Dusty Rhodes Cup there, whatever, right? So I'm sure she's going to come out there, and a lot of people were saying like, I'm sure Bret Hart's going to come out and they're going to embrace it and all hell and everything's going to be good and fine and dandy. I don't think that was going to happen. What do you think, Kyle?
I don't think we're going to see Brett, especially with
but even if Bret Hart wasn't contracted with WWE,
they hate each other.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was. I don't think because people were speculating, right? And I'm like, no, if you know the backstories and everything, I don't think Bret Hart would have done that.
Of getting Owen to come out than Brett.
You're sick.
Ladies and gentlemen, if he's not here, he's on stage all around Montreal with zingers just like that, or on TikTok and Twitter or whatever the fuck else, the reels, everything. That's kind of spoiler.
Yeah, I voted for. Don't tell Claudio, but I voted for you in the cult thing there for the comedy and TikTok and all that. So we'll see what happens.
Controversy.
Not a wasted vote, I'll tell you that.
I saw Claudio give you an envelope for that vote.
Claudio, I took the envelope, I put it in my pocket. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, you saw nothing. What'd you see?
Well, you know what? What do you see?
Danny Malot's behind you.
Whenever you got Claudio or Kyle on the marquee at any show, you know you got to go. And another thing you got to go to is when you see these men on the marquee, CM Punk got out from the announce table and just stared at the picture of him versus Hangman Adam Page at Double or Nothing.
I felt like that
which
was
is them announcing the match is actually happening.
I felt that
Thoughts?
was like a pure WWE like kiss my ass like feel bad for me kind of like promo kind of thing. It was just that generic like, oh, I'm doing this for you, and then
Well,
like,
it's you know
who
what
are
it
you,
is.
CM
It's Tony
Punk, you
Khan.
fucking hypocritical.
No, in defense of Tony Khan,
Yeah.
it's
So
they keep
hypocritical,
putting
this
these
guy.
situations
Don't
where
you
it's like
realize
fucking face versus face, heel versus heel. So now even the wrestler himself kind of has a like, how am I cutting this promo? Like, I'm a good guy and the champion's a good guy. You know what I mean? How do you cut a promo without it being generic?
That's why you can't have rankings in a fake sport.
There
But
you
not only
go. Thank you
rankings,
very
it's
much.
rankings. It's just the fan reaction. You clearly know these guys are all faces. You know, we've been saying it over and over. They keep
Even
doing
if they
this.
are
whereas-
bad, everyone still cheers them anyways. Fuck.
But
Tony Khan, he's playing my GM mode every fucking week.
he'll be losing. I would like to challenge him. Fuck. I think is
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. It's
Obviously, because Adam Page had COVID, he couldn't come, or whatever. So I'm sure there was supposed to be some
Yeah.
kind of interaction there, or whatever.
It,
So CM Punk
apparently,
had to take control of the situation, but
is he gonna
I'll
turn
let
heel or is he gonna?
what is he gonna do? Even if he could throw Adam Page's grandmother in the street, they'll still cheer.
Is
him,
this
you know what I mean? Come on.
this them just like fast tracking it, trying to make a big match? But is this the end of
That's
Adam
it.
Page's
That's
run?
exactly what
This
it
is
is. That's the
Let's,
status
let's
quo
get the
here
belt
in
on a
AEW.
super. Let's get the belt on a superstar now.
Yes,
That's-
because the New Japan Pro Wrestling the event is coming, and they want to put him against what is it, Tanahashi? He's the champion for New Japan Pro Wrestling, so they want to put champion versus
Okada,
champion.
I think.
Or Okada, whichever one. I think he's supposed to be fighting the champion there.
Don't try to talk about Japanese wrestling without conferring with the elite
no,
here, okay?
that's
Because
Undisputed Elite, right?
hey, in the upcoming trivia match, I don't know, Kyle, if you're in the loop of what's going on. Are you in the loop? What's going on? Because I've challenged to shut him up. I've challenged him to a rematch for the number one contendership. And not only am I putting the number one
What does he have to
contendership,
prove though? Like that's what I don't get. There was nothing to prove. I took
putting
the
up
loss
this
like a man.
very
I knew I
rare
got cheated.
Cody Rhodes
and everything.
LJN.
So the cheater wants to
on the line.
show everybody that he didn't cheat, or maybe cheat even more again. I don't
I
know.
want to put salt in the wounds, salt in
Maybe
the open
maybe
wounds.
maybe I'll just throw it.
Because to see you sit
You know what
and
it is?
squirm.
Because
Just
his
throw
money in
the
the bank
match.
contract expired. So now
Shut up, Kyle.
Maybe I'll just
gotta
throw. I'll
roll
just
Don't
Yeah,
throw the match.
expose the business here. Let's get back to the action.
Yeah,
Blackpool
what I wanted to say-
comeback. Oh,
sorry.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say that I saw on Twitter, Dave Meltzer said that the most of, not most of the show, but part of the show had to be rewritten because Adam Page got COVID. So maybe that was
Like,
could explain
a
the.
little segment. Or what
I know
was it?
when he's there 2 minutes, right?
That's
Usually
what I'm saying,
Adam
like-
Page is there.
Well, you
No,
probably.
but maybe that's
think
why
of
there
it
was the
though,
awkward
It
Punk
was
promo.
probably supposed to be, it's probably supposed to be either a promo at the beginning of the
Face
show
off,
or
yeah.
right after that match. And like, hey, how do
Yeah.
we blend it in to have CM Punk out there for no reason? Just put him on commentary type of thing. Now he's already out there.
you want
They
to
already do
make that
they
you
already
want
do
to make that
already.
feud work? You want to
Tell
make that
me.
feud work? You have Adam Page drunk the whole time, just
Yeah.
drinking in front of
Well, no,
CM
you notice
Punk.
ever
Straight
since
edge.
that whole thing with
gotta turn
John
Punk heel.
Moxley there, so now they don't do any of that drinking stuff and promoting getting hammered, and it's
That's when he was at his coolest, not because he was drinking, but for some reason that moment right
Oh,
before
it was-
COVID, he was drinking, crowd surfing,
just-
and all that stuff. He was rising, and then COVID, he went Dark Order, and then it was like,
and he drank some more. And
you weren't watching AEW weekly at that time, so you can't. No, but for real, am I going crazy? But Adam Page at that era was going like this, was
yes, 'cause he was
popularity.
chasing the
Then-
title.
then-
That's
Yeah, I
why.
was
Not
gonna say,
because he was
You know,
drinking.
chase-
he
yeah.
wasn't even in the title picture at that time. Like,
Well, I mean, the chase is always better than the catch with
course.
everyone.
yeah, but
unfortunately.
yeah,
Actually,
I'm
like-
just saying that the long stretch with Dark Order and COVID kind of
Yeah.
staled them out.
But usually it's like babyface champions, like they're never that good. It's the truth. Like it's always the heel that's the best. That's why Punk has to turn heel. If he's gonna
Yeah.
win, who knows? He's got to turn heel.
Well, someone
can't
else
be
has got to
this-
turn heel.
Can't be. I'm back. Yeah. Sorry.
The guy in next fucking segment again with we don't know who's bad guy who's good. Fucking Danielson was a great heel
Because you
and
got-
a
you have
good
to- you have
a
to
good
align-
wrestler to make a guy any of the young baby faces look
who are
good.
the heels in AEW?
I don't know anymore.
If
I
you
thought
know that
Danielson
MJF is a
was.
heel, put CM Punk shaking hands with MJF. Everyone's like, "Oh, what the hell's going
No,
on?"
but
But
you
that's
obviously
what you need.
you obviously
You
know
need that.
you obviously
CM
know
Punk could come out and hit fucking Adam Cole with Adam
CM
Page with a chair.
Okay,
People will cheer.
CM Punk is winning the title to lose it to MJF down the line. Am I wrong here, gentlemen? CM Punk is going to win this title to lose it to MJF whenever
I
that's
hope.
going to happen.
I hope.
May not be his first
maybe.
defense. It's definitely not going to be CM Punk's first defense. It'll be like his second or
considering
third
that the
defense.
TNT title is getting passed around like a hot fucking potato over here, maybe they're going to do the same thing with the AEW title. Who knows? Fuck. Maybe Claudio's going to be the TNT champion.
But yeah, let's move it into this match here. We
You
got
never
TNT champion
know.
on TBS. Great job, fucking AEW.
Claudio might be the TBS champion.
Yeah, on TNT.
what
Well,
are
it's
you
the
guys'
same
thoughts
family.
on this?
Warner Media, same thing. Who cares? TNT, TBS, same thing. It really doesn't matter.
I care.
It matters to you. Okay. All right. My bad.
It's all about continuity.
That's right.
Okay?
You know it.
Warner Media family.
And
So,
next,
we had Blackpool against Jeremy Prophet's future classmates here from the Nightmare Factory. This is the fun thing I like about the Blackpool Combat Club. It's a mixture of baby faces and heels. That already kind of throws you off. You don't know what vibe you're supposed to get.
Everyone's cheering them. There's no fucking booing or
I
nothing.
know, but Danielson was.
William Regal
but
can't make
Danielson's
his way down to the ring and be an actual
Regal's being kind of like an asshole-ish, and Danielson still kind of has that type of demeanor of like, I'm a heel still. I'm just saying. But not only that, to add to the little bit of their team, are they all on the same level or not? They all have their own entrance.
Yeah, but you know what?
To really extend it,
if you wanted to solidify
each guy their own song.
One of those guys as a heel tonight, especially, and I didn't even know it was in Yuta's hometown of Philadelphia. Good for him. They should have. Someone should have. Maybe Daniel Bryan, John Moxley. Maybe they should have double crossed and you know what I mean. Get out of that little faction against Wheeler Yuta. I think whoever beats up Wheeler Yuta, if it's Bryan or Moxley, they're going to turn heel in a split second if they do pull that off.
Yeah, it's later.
That's
on.
how you build a heel.
It's later on, though.
That's how you build a heel. Not CM Punk. CM Punk, he's in that group of guys that he can't do anything to become a heel. He's going to be a face, even though people. It's like Cena.
Well, he has one way.
Roman
Punk
Reigns,
has one way
thing.
to turn heel. Sorry, I'm just gonna say that he has to call out Eddie Kingston again because I love that he keeps taking shots at him. Him and Kingston go back and forth.
Or you know what?
Punk, it's amazing.
Tag with fucking Colt Cabana and screw him over. We were waiting for that fucking for how long? Fuck.
So no one, I guess, no one really cared about this match.
What's gonna happen in this match? Poor QT Marshall. Fuck Marshall.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
With,
you know
I was telling Trax. I go, who does the Nick Carbureto remind you of? I go, who? He goes, the guy from Jumanji.
Jumanji Bill.
Jumanji. Kyle used to call him Jumanji Bill. But even Aaron Solo, it's like, okay, like, I don't know, man. Like, just to say, like not to be biased, if Jeremy Prophet goes there, Aaron Solo is on his way out because you slip in Jeremy Prophet. At least he could talk. Aaron Solo can't talk. Nick Camarano can't talk. You probably could talk better than QT Marshall.
And by the looks of that match tonight, Nick Camarano doesn't really have much of a gas tank.
Oh, my God. That was bad. Hey, Hickskov. Ding, ding, ding. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Notice he tagged in. They went to commercial. He tagged out. And then just as the commercial was coming back, he tagged back in so he could be back on TV.
That was weird. But do they know it's picture in picture?
He doesn't work picture in picture, this guy.
Maybe he's, I don't know, man. But that's the guy that's not ready for TV. I'm sorry. The guy has.
He doesn't work next to the fucking Applebee's ads.
My God, man.
All right,
Still.
enough
What-
with the jokes.
the one thing I
enough with
liked-
What did you like?
Oh, sorry. No, I know you touched upon it a bit, Bruno, but on commentary, Regal was being an asshole to Yuta. I loved it.
Does,
He's
he
like,
always
oh,
does.
you know,
So maybe
he's
it's
like
a
that
slow
drop
build
kick
to
didn't
becoming
hit,
a
you
heel.
know?
Then maybe this heel faction, maybe.
well, it's
But
kind of like,
that's
you know,
what I'm
Yuta
saying.
really has to prove himself. You know, it's like, okay, you got to hit that drop kick good, or you know, if you start losing, obviously you're out of the group. You know, no bullshit. So that's what I like. That
Well,
you're in the group, but it's not a guarantee you're gonna stay.
He's facing who next week? Trent Beretta? No, that's
Samoa Joe. Yeah.
No one's facing. So he has to defend that title. To make him defend the title, you know what I mean? Like, there has to be some kind of deception. You lose the title because of maybe something Regal does. You know what I mean? Like, there has to be some kind of like. Every week, it's what they're just gonna beat these guys down every week. Like, I don't get it. Fuck, throw in Hook there. Make them give Hook a beating, for God's sakes.
Hook will give Yuta a beating. Come on, let's get real. Enough of this shit. Enough is enough. As Ruby Soho said in this next promo, as all the females agreed to have no physicality here, Britt Baker and who's her sidekick? I keep forgetting her name.
Storm.
That's it.
And oh no, I mean Jamie Hayter. With
Jamie Hayter is Britt Baker's Australian, and
AEW
Tony
versus
Storm is a
NXT,
good guy, a good girl.
WWE.
But anyway, so yeah, we had that, and Ruby Soho asserting herself, and pretty much we got that. Thoughts?
Britt Baker, I think she has to go back to mic school or promo school because it's always the same stupidity. Making fun
you
of,
know what it is though. You know what it
WWE
is. She's with her boyfriend. They're in a relationship now. Both their performance is a little more lazy. They made it. When you're hungry, you don't see each other. You're like fucking more energetic. They're watching Netflix, chilling. She's off. She's off her game a bit.
Her promos are the equivalent of relationship weight.
There you go. There you go. And see, someone who doesn't need to work on his mic skills, Kyle the Spoiler Morin. You catch him all around Montreal.
There you go.
Vote for him on Cult MTL.
That's
best comedian in Montreal, right here.
I said at the beginning of the show too. Like, at least show us who's in. Like, show us the bracket of who's in this tournament. Like, at least we could I don't know.
I know.
Maybe
I don't. Not everyone
qualified,
qualified, but yeah, they should. Yeah,
but
I agree.
they just showed Jeff Hardy versus who next week or something like that against Bobby Fish. So it's basically maybe they're okay. Everyone's complaining about Jeff Hardy being on AEW Dark. Blah 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 blah. Okay, now put him on Dynamite in the tournament. He's probably going to go to the final and win now. Who knows? But it's just, I think they're just grasping at straws. Give us the fucking bracket. They just don't know. They're just I find that they're doing the shows day by day, hour per hour. It's like whenever Tony Khan gets an idea, okay, let's do it. But
I guess everyone has to qualify in order for them to give the bracket. That's probably their excuse.
So how are they qualifying on AEW Dark? I don't know. I don't know this. Tell us. They have to tell us.
The rankings, right? It's the imaginary rankings.
But it's not like they're even showing us the rankings to say this is why he's there.
No, Tony
just
Khan,
take us for an idiot.
Mode. Just hit random.
There you go.
But what, on 2022, or is he doing it from SmackDown vs. Raw on PlayStation 2? Fuck, come on, fuck. Makes sense.
Attitude Nintendo 64.
Warzone.
Okay, there's a lot of things we don't know, but one thing we do know is that Christian says that Jungle Boy sounds like a loser.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that promo.
You didn't see that? I thought you would have loved it. You missed it. This is he made his excuse, Jungle Boy, and then Christian took over and said, "Listen, you sound like a loser."
So it sounds like the demise, like the turn of Christian.
Yeah,
here, which we've all been saying for 2 months.
He threaded that in, but then said, "I'm putting my team up." Who did he extend the challenge to?
Anybody.
Well, anybody in the rankings.
It was just an open challenge, and then our
top
boys
5,
walk in.
Top 5.
Who's our boys?
Things get real. Team Taz, Ricky Starks, Powerhouse
thank God.
Hobbs.
I thought it was Hook and fucking.
Here we go.
And his friend that he found at the bus stop or something. Fuck.
No. He's on
Danhausen?
Hook.
But yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks. I legit think this could be the team, especially the Christian give that hint of a beef with Jungle Boy. This could be the team that takes the titles away from them. Could be a good match. Actual heels against actual babyface. Add to the Jungle Boy sob story there. Because
you could say they're one of the only couple of guys that are actually Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs are legit heels, right? So at one point, Scorpio Sky and the whole American Top Team were heels, and all of a sudden everybody likes them because they were going against Sammy Guevara because they hate Sammy Guevara with a passion for real. You know what I mean? They're throwing bricks at him.
Spoiler. Are they winning? Is Team Taz taking the titles?
I hope so.
No, definitely not.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
I don't think so either.
Are you willing to put your title on the line? Are you willing to put your title on the line?
Maybe some kind of demise with Christian at ringside. It's he tries to help them, screws them over, not screws them over, but done accidentally. But it really looks like he did it on purpose, kind of thing. That's what I think.
I don't see him losing those titles.
No.
Sorry, the belts.
The belts.
I don't see him losing the belts.
Perhaps.
You know what? Although I may have lost my number one contendership and have to win it back like a true champion, I just for shits and giggles, I'm putting just for the hell of it. They're winning this match. I'm saying spoiler.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
You're wrong.
Let's make it better then. Let's make it juicier. Tell you what.
Ooh.
If I win,
your
trivia match with Frank is off. He gets it automatically.
Ooh, no. I still want that match.
That confident.
Because I want to beat him.
You know what?
I want to beat him, and I want to beat you.
Then give me.
Then
I'll be one up. I'll be up 1-0 in the trivia without even answering a question.
Listen, I know you guys both of you don't want to face me one-on-one, but I'm here for the fans.
I never wanted to face.
I'm
didn't
here
make
for the
this match.
fans.
You made the match.
I'd rather give them
You
two.
made the match.
I'd
I
rather
was
give
okay
them
with being the loser here.
2 for the price of 1.
That's it.
They're getting 2 matches.
You wanted the match.
They want the match. The people want the match.
You know, like fuck.
Gotta give the people what
Doesn't
they
do
want.
anything for me
You
if I
gotta
lose
give
again.
The people want. You gotta give people what they want.
It's gonna bother you if you lose. That's the worst part. I don't know if I could. You know what I mean?
Listen, you just like the females in Philly have to watch your personality because it's a natural birth control, as we found out here from my boy MJF as he's sitting above the crowd in his skybox again.
So does popcorn.
With the popcorn, Spears with the champagne.
Of course. Yeah.
Wardlow depressingly coming out with no music. And
Great to see Jake the Snake was he was pretty bad last week.
I'm happy you said that because I was sitting at one point in the match, half watching the match and the other half just watching what Jake the Snake is doing outside the ring. It's so funny.
Snakeskin hoodie.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, Lance Archer.
so
like,
funny.
Meadowlands Monster, when he went face to face with Lance Archer, he was taller and bigger than Lance Archer. So just to say,
and Lance Archer makes Wardlow look small when they're
exactly.
at that.
But just to say, like I've been saying, it's always those stupid matches. It was actually a good match. Lance Archer, he's a good wrestler. He was my guy at the beginning when everyone thought I hated Cody. You know, so at this point now that I'm a big fan of Cody and best friends with Cody right now, it was great to see Lance Archer back in the ring. It sucks that
tattoo of Frank.
It sucks.
American Nightmare tattue.
Hey, you never know. But
this is like I'm JR and fucking Jerry Lawler just turned on me. So we're watching Vince McMahon shake hands with Eric Bischoff. I sat next to that man for 30 years.
But compare the power bombs he gave to the Butcher last week to the ones he gave this week. You know what? He proved me wrong because I thought he would have had a little bit more trouble with the powerbomb this week than last week, but it didn't look like it bothered. Like he probably could have powerbombed them another 10 times if he really wanted to, and they were beautiful powerbombs in the end. There was no like subliminal struggle bringing them up and that. So kudos to Wardlow, man. They have to play this right because I don't think they can't do this every week. People are gonna get bored. They're gonna start getting pissed off, right?
Yeah. They do it all the time with MJF feuds.
Know,
he's got to fight everybody. He's like a fucking video game boss.
That's what I said, right? It's been like that since day one with every single person he's fought. But people are not stupid. They see this.
Every top guy in AEW has their own little shtick they got to deal with. Look at Jericho. Every time he's got a new fucking guy to fight, we got to have a meeting in the ring.
Exactly.
And then we got to have a match. And then we got to have a contract signing. And then we got to have a fucking debate. And then we got to have a
entertainment.
But the thing is, like, but you. So I'm sure you agree with me too, Carl, because the last couple of weeks I've been ranting and everyone's been fucking making fun of me and telling me I'm an idiot. It's always the same thing with MJF. With Cody Rhodes, with Jericho, with CM Punk, now with Wardlow. It's always that you have to fight these guys before you could fight me. We get it. You've done it. We get it. You've done it 10 times. Like, give us something different, man, because that's how you're gonna lose. That's how you're gonna lose people liking you, even though you're a bad guy, right? Like, not to say that they're gonna hate you more, but they're gonna start chanting fucking boring and you don't want to see that to the guy because I know he works hard, he tries hard, but fuck, man, like that's another thing too. There's no one telling him not to do it. If it's up to them, right? There's no creative, there's no writers, there's no nothing. So
every MJF feud, they always go on that whole old school. Don't let them touch until the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm in a tag match every now and then.
And you're gonna tell me that every single person basically Big Cass is obviously losing next week. It's gonna be a great match. Oh yeah, well, we already know that.
I want to know though. Are we gonna see Enzo?
No.
0%.
If Big Cass is not an idiot now, you see how he transformed himself. He looks like $1,000,000. He's done what you have to do to come back to WWE is revolutionize yourself, change the game, change your physique, change everything about yourself. He's a fucking an animal.
Impact
and also don't beat up any more midgets.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't that. That actually was in Montreal when he did that on the SmackDown. It's crazy.
The thing about Big Cass, W. Morrissey, that doesn't make sense to me is that on Impact he's a good guy. Like he's feuding with the Cardona and Myers. and he just had a feud with Moose. So like, I know it's a different company. It doesn't have to be continuity.
You just say that. I think it's gonna do like I think there's gonna be Spears and MJF coming in the ring and like telling Morrissey, "Let's go, come on," and he's gonna turn on MJF, the cheering, and then that's when Wardlow's gonna get on him, run away, the match, whatever. If it happens, it happens. If not, whatever. But I think that's how. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen next week. There's even if there is a match or not, MJF Spears, they interact in that match. Morrissey, Big Cass helps Wardlow fend them off. They run away from MJF like usual, and Sean Spears being an idiot like usual.
I just want to
fucking guy. He's such a great talent.
We'll see what happens. Let's take a quick second. Give a shout out to our boy Bret Fart is back.
Bret Fart.
He's late. He was walking his fish.
Walking his fish.
That's why I was laughing before.
Shout out Bret Fart. Shout out Hickscoff. Shout out to 8 to the Tracks for helping with the technical shit. Because what we do here is we give appreciation to our fans here, Jofo in the Ring. Just like we should all do every time when we give appreciation to the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Wow, great segue, Bruno.
Taking a second.
You haven't been here in a couple weeks. This is the norm now, Kyle.
We have to take a second. Give thanks that in the last 400 billion years that the Earth has been around, that we're lucky to be alive during the Jericho era.
Yeah, the AEW Galaxy.
The AEW Galaxy.
These guys are sick. These guys they're all sick. They're all sick.
He called Tony Khan the best promoter in the world.
I'll tell you what. It may not be as big of a turnaround from Frank hating and loving Cody.
Who did that? Kyle, I was always a Cody Rhodes fan deep down. You knew that. Whatever I was saying, take it for a grain of salt. But I was always a Cody Rhodes fan. I don't know where you.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
I don't know who I am anymore. But one of my new favorite characters on this whole entire show, I think has to be Big Daddy Magic.
Oh my God. Which one's that?
Bro, just that shot of when Kingston was face to face with Jericho like this, and you just saw his face in that far shot between them, chewing the gum just like this. Like his fucking stupid face. I love him. I love it. I love that guy now. He's my favorite fucking. I used to hate 2.0. I love Big Daddy Magic. You're
welcome.
Cool Hand, Angelo Parker.
No, Cool Hand is with the suspenders and shit. Right?
Yeah, the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's all right. He's growing, but Big Daddy Magic, his gimmick is in his stupid, intense look all the time.
It's a guy that you want to hate. It's a guy there's no reason for me to cheer this guy. I hate this guy. Like everything, he opens his mouth. You give him a slap.
They're going hard on the cheesy Simpsons mob boss. Eh? Yeah, like they all sound like
stealing everything from WWE.
No, but they sound like the Simpsons fucking mob.
But why are they dressing like a boy band?
To get people to fucking hate them. Fuck, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's exactly. I'm sure Jericho goes.
Look at Daniel Garcia.
What should I? Daniel Garcia.
I think
can't do it. I can't do it the way he dresses.
It's another guy, sports entertainer.
He's dressing like a young Italian.
I want to hear what Kyle has to say
young
about
spoiled
fucking,
Italian kid in the early 2000s.
Garcia.
With the Garcia's dressing like. Like the hat, the canotera there, like like that. Like,
his brain is looking
dressing like Pete Dunne.
Butch.
Yeah. I'll take Butch over fucking Garcia any day of the week.
It's like a fucking Peaky Blinder extra.
Man. At least fucking Butch could fucking wrestle, and he's intimidating under those fucking Butch clothes. Fuck Pete Dunne, right?
Wow.
In the end, Garcia even change his clothes, put a mask on him, and we'll do whatever you fuck you want. He's still the same fucking salam. Anyways, a guy like that, forget it.
Speaking of clothes, just Eddie Kingston always comes out with really cool T-shirts. He had a Bruiser Brody T-shirt. Tony Schiavone mentioned it. In the past, he had a Sarah Del Rey T-shirt, Death Ray. He had the All Japan 4 Pillars. So
well, that was the thing that
I got. He really listened to us really shit. Well, Frank particularly shit talking him for all those months.
Yeah, then he retweeted one of my tweets on Twitter that I said that he gave respect for Terry Funk and then all the so that it was the same thing again.
Like, send him a Jofo T-shirt. Maybe he'll wear a Jofo.
You know what? Who knows?
Jofo in the Ring T-shirt.
Pass me your pack for a second.
Yeah, so but I don't know, man. It's just like it's that pretend like fucking like it feels like it's like a fight, like a gangster fight at a club or something. I'm gonna get you.
I have something too.
Oh, good one. Good one. What was that for? Just you want to just give me the middle finger, like everybody in AEW does. It's like the thing to do. You're cool if you give the middle finger. Who said that tonight? Somebody said that.
No, they did that twice. Ortiz did check his pocket and did the thing, and then Santana did it again. Pulled out his wallet.
So cool.
Show your appreciation.
Swearing and giving the middle finger is like the new thing now. It's like the new I'm cool now.
Were you guys laughing? Anyone getting a kick out of? By the end of the promo, Jericho literally lying down like this.
Yeah. And Eddie Kingston all in his face. Yeah, that was funny.
There was good camera anglage tonight in the promos.
It must have been a mistake. That was fluke. Usually they have bad
I have to say, it was pretty funny. They couldn't find the microphone, and Angelo Parker had to get it.
It's live TV.
That was pretty funny.
Jericho's smart, though. He's not going to bend down and get it. He's still to be his character there.
Let his lackey do it.
3 other fucking fools to fucking do it for him. Fuck.
But we're going to see it later. But while we're there, we cut to the back and the beat down in the back because they couldn't fight in the ring. And my boy Big Daddy Magic with the big fireball to the face of Ortiz. Was it Ortiz? It was Ortiz, I believe.
Oh, Jericho did to Kingston, no? Jericho did the fireball.
It was Jericho? I thought it was Big Daddy Magic. They're both wearing silver fucking stupid shirts. It was all happening. It was Jericho?
I think it was Jericho. Yeah, because he said that I have a scoop for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
True, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
When they came to the camera and brought the camera to the back.
Anyways, yeah. Well, either way, a little magic in the back. Yeah. We got some magic tonight.
And all of a sudden now we Ruby Soho is part of the security team of AEW now. Good for her. Good for her. She's slowly getting out of catering there.
Yeah, gets her out of catering. Gives her something to do.
Yeah.
Second job,
Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable. And they're making fun of her like every week. Like it's insane. It's like they did it to Mustafa Ali a couple days ago there.
Walking figures.
Wow, oh my God. Ripped him apart. I loved every second of that. That was amazing.
She's the Ruby Riott of AEW.
Yeah, exactly. So throw us a pun and go to the next match.
Throw us a what?
Throw us a little segue there, like you usually do.
Well, segue. I can't really segue as good as the way Sammy Guevara always finds a way to segue his tongue with his girlfriend on live national television. You think he's
going to get called the silver tongue sex symbol?
Has to be the most consistent amount of tongue.
You know what that is?
The silver tongue.
Careful with that one.
That's maybe
Sammy Guevara looks like
I think that's when Jeremy snaps for real. Jeremy's going to snap soon. Somebody thinks they're stealing stuff from him every week. Now they're going to. Oh man.
What did you say, Kyle?
He said Sammy Guevara looks like the silver tongue sex offender.
He does have that face, eh?
Oh, he's such a fucking douche.
But they're way better, like as like a heel team. Like you want to hate them.
Except ever since Ty Conti turned into a heel, she looks like an '80s truck stop waitress.
Wow, you know what? I'd rather she be doing this than actually wrestling because her wrestling is not all there. That's probably the best part of all this right now. And now she's fighting. Well, what's her name?
She's not a bad wrestler though. She's obviously new, but she was not bad.
It's enough with the always new. So then you're not supposed to be on TV. Then don't be on TV. No, it's not her fault.
Well, yeah, someone gives you more money than and says like you got to do this.
They're getting paid the same amount to be on TV or not. That's the whole fucking point.
If they're saying I'm putting you on TV, you don't say, you know what? I'd rather not be on TV. I want to stay in the hotel.
But then you call yourself the Booker of the Year if you're gonna fucking book somebody that doesn't know how to fucking wrestle yet.
Either way, Ty Conti's there, Sammy Guevara's there. You're just mad because his girlfriend's hotter
Cody
than
Rhodes
yours.
all those times.
Hotter than mine.
What? What?
He said, well, he booked Cody Rhodes all those times.
Yeah, badly.
So that explains why he's booking Ty Conti.
Is Sammy Guevara going to Cody Rhodes himself by exposing his wife on TV / girlfriend too much and making people turn? Because it kind of did it. I'm not going to segue too quick to the main event, but we'll talk about that then after. But right now,
what you're saying is which one's going to turn face first, or?
Oh, well, I don't want to talk about now because we have to set aside time here and pull out the weapons for the Philly street fight, and my girl Hikaru Shida sporting her street fight attire tonight. Very decorative. Very. I like the flower thing she had, tattoo type of thing she had going on. It's pretty cool. Very thing. But the fucking match was wicked. Serena Deeb
I've been saying
put on the show
forever. Fucking Serena Deeb is
but
the best
it takes two to tango.
Women's wrestler in AEW.
Takes two to tango. Shida as well. Thoughts? Who wants to go? Let's go to Alex.
Is there anybody better than fucking Serena Deeb right now? What do you think, Kyle?
Definitely not.
She's fucking like a heel, like fucking like she knows how to control the crowd and great wrestler, and she knows how to sell. She knows how to fucking everything, man. It's all there. The face and like everything, or aneurysm, everything is there. So now what?
Did you just say aneurysms?
Then they show Thunder Rosa. She has to be Thunder Rosa. There's no doubt about it. She has to take that title away from Thunder Rosa, and that's it. They can't make Serena Deeb lose. She's been building her character for the last 4 or 5 months beautifully for this reason right here, to be that heel. Because I think she's even a bigger heel than fucking Jade Cargill, in my opinion. Better wrestler for sure.
Definitely a better wrestler.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, it's a given. But
yeah.
That's not really fair too, though, to Jade. But I like the match. I thought it was really good. They had some cool spots. Like Shida did a sunset flip, but then she threw Deeb back towards the chair that was in the ring. So that was cool. But she's ranked number 1, Serena Deeb. So obviously we know that she's gonna face Thunder Rosa.
Did they show
but
the rankings and I didn't see it tonight, or like how do you know this?
No, they didn't. It's out on Twitter. Yeah.
Did you like those?
Because I know it matters. That's why I might as well check it.
There you go.
They won't tell me, but I have to check it.
I think you know what we have to. I'm gonna start getting that, screenshotting them before the episode, and we'll fucking put it up. We got to do it as we dig deep here. But I was gonna say I liked Shida did a cool. I think it's called the Falcon Arrow. Where it's like looking like setting up for a setting up for a superplex, but in midair turning around to the like kind of like whatever power slam. But yeah, they did some cool stuff. Good match. Like really, they didn't overdo the weapons too, which was cool.
And they didn't have blood. That's what I really liked, because they didn't need blood. It's every single freaking hardcore street fight match, somebody's bleeding.
Someone has to say it.
Unless it was accidental, that's different. But
yeah, exactly.
Thankfully, there was no blood. They don't need it.
There was a couple of spots I saw there because, like I said, I'm always on the AEW Botches Twitter page there, and like, you literally see but that's all about the camera guy too. You see fucking Daniel Bryan literally in the middle of the ring, and the ref's right there, and he's literally like going like this. You can literally see him do it. Oh, he must have caught a shot there to the head. Like,
cut them some slack, man. Production sometimes it's live. It's live. Anything can happen. But I want to say, so you're saying that she's going for Thunder Rosa. Are you guys agreeing with that? We're talking about Deeb, Serena Deeb, right?
Yeah, they showed Thunder Rosa after.
So the question is, what's next for Shida? She's a former champion.
Back to AEW Dark you go.
No, I think she might be the one going for Jade, maybe.
What? No
who's going for Jade Cargill? It has to be a face, right?
They have to, but that's what I'm trying to say. Serena Deeb has been built the last fucking couple of months so that it makes sense for her to go against Thunder Rosa, and it makes sense for her to say, "Wow, she might take her out." But you're not going to tell me that someone that's coming off losses and everything that's going to get thrown to Jade Cargill. What do you think is going to happen?
I'm not saying right away, like working some matches up to it.
Who are they building up to be in that position?
Or she's got to be helping to build another up-and-comer. So who's an up-and-coming heel that Shida would be feuding with next, maybe, guys? Any ideas or you would like to see?
Sky Blue, AEW Dark. Ciao.
I was gonna say I don't think she's gonna have any program, Shida, like unless she's in the title picture.
She's not in the Owen Hart thing, right? So that's basically it. And I'm sure that's what's gonna happen, right? So if Serena Deeb is going for Thunder Rosa, the opposite is going to be, I think, the winner of the Owen Hart is going to go probably against Jade Cargill. So it gives Jade Cargill a little bit of time to hold the title without defending it. And whoever wins this tournament will have that buzz around them saying that they won this tournament. Maybe there's a chance she could take out Jade Cargill, kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
that's what would make sense.
Yeah, I think that
section.
If Toni Storm wins the tournament, she would be a good challenger for Jade, and Jade can beat her. You know,
Toni Storm, but like people have to get behind these people, man. Like, if there's no hype, like especially if you're good, like if they're not, like I don't know, man. Like there's no like even if someone's solidified as the good guy or good girl, whatever.
Like me,
I find there's no like
the good guy select the brew.
It's like an entrance of a jobber coming out or something. You don't really know if people are cheering or I don't know, man. It's weird. Oh, okay.
Oh,
what's going on?
We're live.
Oh man,
it's the House of Black, baby. That's what we do. Lights on, lights off.
Every week that he hates the house, the flickering of the lights, and yes.
No, but you know what? Today, again, another leaf is turned. The one time I was actually happy for a House of Black segment because we got in the ring. We got the return of the old Alex Abrahantes, not this freaking pallbearer gimmick that was going on. We got the return of the bastard, Pac. And, of course, in the ring, in the robe that obviously you knew it wasn't him talking trying to do that thing, Rey Fenix is back. I loved it. I'm happy to see them back. I'm happy to see, like I said, Alex back in his original character. He's one of my favorite managers right now. I loved it. For once, I liked the House of Black was going on with them. He obviously didn't like it. Anyone else pumped to see these guys back and see the old Alex back?
Well, they saw Malachi Black turn around like 2 seconds before he was supposed to turn around, so he kind of knew he was there, and then he turned back around looking at Penta on the ramp, and then he turned around again. So it was like, okay, so you kind of missed your cue there to turn around because you turned around too early, looked, and then came back again knowing he was there. But Buddy Matthews is such a good wrestler. Malachi Black is such a good wrestler. Brody King is a decent wrestler. He was a tag team with PCO back in the day, but to see him this is like WWE stuff. This is the stuff they used to complain about in WWE, and now they're doing it in AEW, and it's okay. I don't know. I'd rather just give me a match with them. Just fucking.
Well, that's what it's building to. So I don't think it's a problem, and that's going to be a great 6-man tag match. I mean, we had on the pre-show we had what's his name, Eric Redbeard instead of Phoenix, and surprisingly that match was freaking good for Redbeard.
Redbeard
he's
against
not like
who?
the best.
Phoenix?
No, there was a 6-man tag on the pay-per-view, the last pay-per-view with House of Black versus.
Okay. I thought you were talking about tonight. I'm like, what? Oh.
No, but I mean now it's going to lead to the 6-man tag properly. Death Triangle versus House of Black, like in full. So at least we're going to get that match.
Yeah, this should be a fun match.
And you have multiple singles matches you can do in between or afterwards to build it up. So we're going to get great matches. Stay tuned, Frank.
I just hope Phoenix doesn't break his freaking elbow or whatever.
Stay with us, Frank, please.
When I see these trios matches, I only think of one trios team, Shane Taylor Promotions. I don't know what the hell's going on. They are the Ring of Honor triple champions. They're the trios champions. Sorry, and for some reason they're not being even talked about or anything. So what I would like was maybe if after this match, maybe they come in and interfere or solidify their name as the trios champions to debut the trios champion, because I'm sure all these fucking trios matches, it has to come to a point where that's why they're doing it to make this trios championship for AEW, because they have the Ring of Honor.
Listen, we got a team with 3 solid guys, 3 solid performers, 3 solid wrestlers, and a solid manager. Triángulo de la muerte. Triángulo de la muerte. The death triangle is what I'm trying to say in a really horrible Spanish. If they got debut trios title, I think
it's the
are
fucking
the trios.
it's the circus match. It's gonna
think
be
about this.
Spot fest.
Think about the.
You stand there. I'll do this.
Think about Death Triangle against the Blackpool Combat Club. That could be a good match.
No, we're gonna get Blackpool Combat Club versus fucking Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado and Skeet and Scat.
But one thing we do know we're getting is Trent Beretta going against Samoa Joe. I missed the beginning of the history. Trent Beretta, what he was saying, something about ROH, or was that? Is there history there? I'm asking Alex or any of you guys. There's no history of Trent or Ring of Honor.
He wasn't in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I think.
He was in ROH, yeah. Mostly he was in New Japan with the Roppongi Vice with Rocky Romero. Yeah. But, I mean, he's been in ROH because of the New Japan thing, but he said that he's been there for like years on and off and he never won a title. So now he gets a chance to win a championship. No, like history with Joe. He's going to get killed.
Yeah,
Joe's going to kill him.
It's going to take a lot. I think it's like that's another thing, too. You give the title to Joe. Now who's going to take that title away from him now? What was that? Satnam there?
Jay Lethal.
Yeah, maybe Jay Lethal. And then, you know what? I'd love to see that. You know what? Subliminally, it is building up to that, if that's what they're doing, right? So
this here was another one of those Excalibur rattling off 1,000 upcoming matches. I was setting up the studio. Did you guys catch any more upcoming things he said here in this last promo before the
I wasn't in the room. I missed it.
Yeah, I was picking my nose or something on the side there.
The only one that I was interested really in, and it's a bit shocking that they're just doing it randomly on Dynamite, they're doing the unification for the ROH Women's Championship. Interim champion Mercedes Martinez against Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh yeah. Was she on the GSW?
Yeah, she was. Deonna Purrazzo.
That we did, yeah.
She lost. She lost to Taya Valkyrie this weekend for the AAA Reina de Reinas champion, which I didn't expect to happen because Deonna Purrazzo has been on fire. But a lot of people are saying maybe she might be leaving Impact. But I don't know. Like if all these people, like you leave Impact to go to AEW, or you leave AEW to go to Impact. I feel like it's all the same kind of thing, right? Like I don't know. To me, they're just using it's like with Will Morrissey, a big cast. He's with Impact. I'm sure they would like to be on network television instead of being like on on a channel. I don't even know what channel they're on Thursday nights.
I think Access TV and
TV or something. But just to say,
the old internet.
If this is the case, if you're bringing in all these guys from Impact, when are we going to see Mr. Speedball over here?
Ooh,
bring him
in.
We'll
see.
But it would have been great to be at a wild card in the tournament.
We can get Jeremy Prophet to smack him around on Dynamite.
That's a gimme. That's a fucking gimme.
Let's
if you would trade Speedball McBealy right now for either Daniel Garcia or Wheeler Yuta, which one would you trade Speedball McBealy in that faction right now?
I don't know.
Which one would you say?
You know what? Wheeler Yuta.
I think you'd be better. I don't think you'd be like in that whole like Jericho thing there. Like that's not Speedball McBealy. Eh? He's not.
No.
But he was a heel back in the day in IWS, eh?
You know what? You throw Speedball with Blackpool, and you throw Jeremy with the Jericho.
Oh my God! Fighting. Please! Wow!
I'm down.
I'm down for that. I'd like that.
You look at Jeremy Prophet, you see sports entertainment sometimes.
Yeah, that's for sure. Surf Wrestling, it's on Access channel. Okay, thank you very much, Access TV. He or she says, Deonna Purrazzo will win over Mercedes. Then Britt Baker comes out and challenges her to the match. You know, I like to see
best
that.
friends, so it could happen. They've been saying it like in interviews that they've wanted to wrestle each other.
Are they friends in real life? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I know
cool.
They wrestled each other in ROH like years ago. I know it's on YouTube. They had a random match, but like. They have a high-profile match. That'll be good.
Trey Miguel in the
I don't think she's gonna win though.
Club. That'd be cool too.
Oh yeah, Trey Miguel.
Surf Wrestling. If you're not a YouTube subscriber, please take a second, hit that subscribe button. We enjoy and appreciate all the comments you're giving here. Trey Miguel, believe it or not, Jeremy Prophet beat Trey Miguel a couple of months ago in Montreal. So that's the case. He's beaten Trey Miguel. He's beaten Speedball McBealy. Ace Austin is the X Division champion. I don't think he's faced him yet. So. We'll see what happens when Jeremy Prophet does win Lutte Academy. Coming in May. Check it out on jacquesrougeau.ca. Next match, Selecta Poo.
If I'm not mistaken.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to say there was one other match that was worth mentioning. Sorry, Bruno. That in Excalibur's rundown was Swerve Strickland versus Darby Allin on Rampage. I think it's a qualifying match for Owen, if I'm not mistaken. For the Owen. It is. Okay. That's going to be a good match. They wrestled each other before. They're both like from the Seattle area, Defy Wrestling. It's an indie. Like I think it's been a couple of years now. They had a few good matches some years ago.
Who needs to win this match now? Like this is very intriguing to me because this is what
besides this is Darby's house.
No, but I you know what I like this because it's now it's like okay, you know what? Both these guys could win this match, and you know what? Who's going to win this match? This is the intrigue. I like this. Not it has to be every week against a jobber every week or Nick Camarado and stuff like that. You know, like I want to see matches like this, and it's good. Even if I haven't seen any build up to these guys. It's the first time they've confronted each other, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they had a history.
That's the thing.
Okay, there's a history. But I was just saying in AEW, they haven't bumped heads or whatever. The guy spilled coffee on him or something, you know. But it's just to say that two great guys in a match that either one could win. Give it to me. Let's go. If you're gonna give me something like that, Tony Khan, I enjoy that. But don't give me somebody that you know that he's gonna beat the other guy just because it's a dream match. No, this is a great match, and it's gonna be a great match. I'm gonna go with Swerve Scott in this match. That's for sure. Screw you, Sting. That has nothing to do with this match.
Oh, he's good for sure. He's just gonna walk out with Darby for sure. He's at least gonna walk out.
If they're still friends next week, who knows?
What is Surf
does that
saying
mean to
there
anybody?
before we hit the main event here?
I would love to see Nick Wayne representing Team QT versus Hook. Nick Wayne, who's that? Oh,
He is no, it's his name. Nick.
fight-
Sorry, if
they
he's the
fought
guy I
wrestling
think he is. He's the 16-year-old kid that Swerve.
Oh yes.
Strickland
That
had
Darby
a
Allin sign
match.
there. Yes, I
Yes,
saw that.
yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that. But he needs to put a little bit of weight there. He's
He's too young though. Yeah, we'll give him a few years.
I don't
Wait
think
till
you
he's
could
18.
literally slap around a 16-year-old kid in the ring. Is that legal, or I don't know if that's
We'll see.
well, they're already doing it to Hook already anyway, so might as well just do it to Nick too.
Said yes. Okay,
Hook
thank
is slapping people around.
Who's
but
he
that's
slapping out?
neither here
Hook.
nor there because
My right hand.
let's get
Send Hook. Send
let's see
Frank.
what we got under the
See what
table.
happens.
Let's see what we got under the ring. Let's set up the ladders. Let's get it ready because it's time for the main event.
The main event. It was more like
the-
it was almost a funeral. Fuck.
AEW TNT title with the newly babyface Scorpio Sky, Dan
I'm
Lambert.
still confused, man. They're coming out of the wrong tunnels. These guys, Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara. I think I'm the only one who cares, but it's
No.
Yeah.
You're right because how stupid it is.
There was a lot. There was a lot of stupidity with that match.
But there was a lot of stupid. But we're talking about. Remember when I think Cody Rhodes was teasing at one time, like they were saying he's going to turn heel or he's going to stay face or whatever, and he was, or is it CM Punk? He was going to go into one of the left one. The left one is the heel, right? Left is heel and face is the right, right?
I think so.
So-
Yeah.
But that's what intrigues people, right? It keeps them on their toes, which I like. So we'll see. But
But what was the point of pulling out a barbed wire ladder, setting it up? Sammy takes the bump on it, no sells it.
Yeah.
He
climbs right back
yeah.
up the ladder.
because
I didn't
after
get
that happened, I thought, okay, it's over because that was like the final, like the push off there, like they usually do. And then all of a sudden he's coming back up. I'm like, but you were just on the floor for 20 minutes, if you were injured or not, and then that was 10 times worse.
yeah.
And then you
then
came
he
back
just-
and
Yeah, no, he
That's
gets
AEW
punched
for
and
you,
pushed
Kyle.
off the ladder.
That's
it
AEW
makes no
for you,
sense.
like-
He didn't just get up. He springboarded from the outside to the
Exactly,
top
yeah.
rope to the middle of the ladder.
there's a lot of confusion there. And not to say, like, look, like, I hate Sammy Guevara or whatever with a passion, but I don't want the guy to go to a hospital. And you know what I mean? Jokes aside, the guy, when he went in, I don't even know what the hell that move was called. What did he tell Scorpio Sky he was doing? Maybe Scorpio Sky didn't know what the hell was going on because he wasn't even there for the just to hold him a bit, just to give him some to stop some momentum. It was straight from the top, bang onto the canvas.
The twisting 630, right when he did that
Come
flip.
on, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it was just coincidence that they went to picture in picture, but Jesus Christ, man, that was bad, man. And I felt bad, and you saw the whole time they were talking to him. You could see them talking to Tay Conti to try to maybe do something to alleviate the what's going on here, and then all of a sudden he comes back, and it reminded me of when Matt Hardy fell off the top there when he smashed his head there. I go, it wasn't as bad as that, but that's concussion for Sammy Guevara. Maybe even something with the collarbone, shoulder, something. But it's like, Jesus Christ, man. Every week you're going to do something to defy the odds of living here. Like, this is like, come on, man. Like, you don't have to do this, especially the spots they did after. So you're telling me you didn't have to do that at all. If you had to do all those other stupid spots. No, I think it could have been left out.
That's the
Me,
this
I'm
new
gonna ask,
generation of wrestlers. They love their fucking spots.
Someone's
But
gonna
even
love
then, why did this have to be a ladder match? I don't understand. There was no reason for it to be a ladder match. At least we had the reason with Cody and Sammy the last time because they had to unify the belts. Okay, fine. They want to do WrestleMania, the Intercontinental title. Okay, but this, it's like, what is the reason for?
At the next pay-per-view, if they have a one-on-one match, then I'll respect it. But if it's another stupid match and whatever, no holds bar or Ty Conti is in a cage match or something, or I don't know what the hell.
Ideas, Frank.
You know what I mean?
Don't give them
Like,
ideas.
What? Give me a Ty Conti on a pole match.
Like it's just like just to compare the match we had at the beginning of the night. That was just a pure wrestling match, beautiful, no background storyline. Then you had the storylines with Scorpio Sky and Sammy Guevara, his stupid fucking girlfriend, and that idiot that can win. What was her name? Nunez, or what's her name there?
Paige Van Zandt.
Paige Van Zandt. Like even her. Like, what have you proved? You want to be the next? Obviously, they're building her up to be the Ronda Rousey of AEW, which brings no credibility to her because she hasn't won a match ever.
But she brings fans.
She brings fans. What? The ratings are going up at hundreds of thousands and millions. There's less fans watching. Fuck.
Well, I think she proven has fans online.
Where?
OnlyFans, right?
Fan site.
OnlyFans.
I was trying to throw up a lob to see if Carl's going to give us something.
If all these OnlyFans subscribers are all these fucking wrestlers that would actually watch the
product,
product,
odds are the
maybe
wrestling
they'd go
fans.
over 1 million or 1.5 million people
Odds
a week. You know, they're still jerking
all
off.
The wrestling fans went to her fan site, guaranteed.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
Give me a break.
Win-win. Everybody wins. A little bit of
Everybody wins.
It's all for the fans, and if you only have fans,
Hernandez is a free agent and homicide as well.
Ooh.
I saw
So
that Danny Limelight and his buddy, they lost the titles. They might be leaving MLW. I don't believe that, but if they do, you never know. Maybe they could be in the.
Eddie Kingston.
Why not?
New
The
LAX.
next two, exactly. That.
Or,
How
why
beautiful
can't,
would that be?
MJF call those two and have them fight Wardlow too.
Or they
Puerto
could
Rican-
send Hook.
Yeah, send Hook.
I'm waiting for
But
that.
Hernandez and Homicide would be good with Eddie Kingston. They had a great feud in Impact with was that LAX versus each other a couple of years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
The new LAX versus the old LAX. So that'll be
Yeah.
good.
That'd be a great
LAX.
match. Yeah.
I think Danny Limelight. I think they're called the Bodega. Aren't they the Bodega? Or
It's actually called Rivera. They're called.
Oh no, that was his old crew with back.
Something, I forget what the
Either
name
way,
is.
I'd like to see the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight in AEW. That'd be good times.
Setting up LAX. That'd be cool. Man.
But yeah, so we have
Right call. Scorpio Sky winning.
new
Hot potato.
hot potato. You called it.
Well,
You called it.
I mean, at the same time, I just want to say that it's like all the other titles. It's like everyone has like this 6-month reign, 9-month reign. So I guess there has to be one title where that
Do
it changes hands every couple of
belt,
weeks.
fuck. Do it the belt that nobody gives a shit about.
Some people care. Okay.
Eight fans cares, damn it.
Exactly.
What's next? Ricky Starks just gonna give it to Hook. Okay, you're the champion now.
I don't think Hook is gonna win it. I don't
Hook
know.
shouldn't be winning nothing. Period. Shouldn't even be on fucking TV. This
You're
guy.
gonna get so
Should be
mad.
sweeping the floor at the
You're
end of the
gonna
night.
get so mad when he gets his push. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And you're gonna give him more
Talk
mad.
about guys that
You're
don't
gonna
sell
give him
fucking
more-
moves. That's
you're
the
gonna
guy
get-
that doesn't sell nothing,
Hey,
and he does the same fucking. That's
hey,
carbon
guys.
copy every week.
Mark down the
Frank,
day on the
Frank,
calendar when
what
he
you have
makes.
to do with a guy like Hook, what you got to do is you got to look forward to the guy they're going to bring in to beat him up.
It's not happening.
Yeah, but fuck.
Hook
man,
is gonna get a push. Hook is young. Hook is eventually gonna go to WWE.
What?
And Hook eventually is gonna win. Is gonna get a push over there. And Frank is gonna hate every second of it. It's all gonna take place in the next 4
Sure.
years.
We're going to get
Wrestling.
Hook versus Dominic Mysterio.
Shit.
You better watch out, and you better take
Surf
it
Wrestling
serious.
says, "Do you guys think Finn Balor is getting released with other people soon?" I don't think so.
No way.
I think people are just overreacting with this whole Finn Balor thing. Calm down, don't worry. It's all in the plan. I'm sure that he's one of the top 5 wrestlers in the company. So hey, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. He's putting over talent. There's nothing wrong. You know, just like I did when I lost to Bruno in the trivia match. I'm putting over talent so that people know who Bruno is. You know, because people want to know who Bruno is.
Oh, they
unfortunately.
know who I am.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. He beat you, and now he's on camera full time.
Yeah, imagine that.
Listen,
Exactly.
That's
Sitting
what
here.
happens
Just
with
like
Frank
all the
Jofo, they
greats.
make you famous.
you started from behind the camera. You
Someone had to say
master
it.
that. You get in, just like Vince McMahon. Again, just like all the greats. When the time is right, you have to come in front of the camera and take on the role, take on the show, carry. You know, lead by example. And here we are, AEW Dynamite review every Wednesday live with the good guy. Select the brew.
The
Because
good
Frank
guy.
Jofo made you famous.
The good guy.
The good guy.
Fuck,
Select
man.
the brew.
Don't say that too
I'm
loud.
not a bad guy.
You are
I'm
a
the-
fucking
I'm
bad
the
guy.
good guy.
On
I
this
am,
show, in
I
real
am
life,
the good guy.
all your life.
Listen, everybody
Knows it.
Listen, everyone knows.
So last
it.
comment here from Surf, we're gonna wind it down here. He did no captions and nobody else is Bullet Club, but AJ Styles, but he haven't posted anything from that. Okay, basically I think I know what you're gonna say. I know that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, their contracts are coming up soon. Who knows? Maybe they might jump back to WWE, start the club again with AJ Styles. Who knows? With Finn Balor, love to see it, but it's all about the green. It's all about the money. Who pays more? I go wrestle for them. That's what it comes down to, right?
That's all it comes down to.
So before we leave, before we get out of here, I'll put the floor to you, Mr. Kyle, the spoiler more. Let everybody know what's going on in the comedy world. Any shows coming up? Any orgies? Anything coming up for you in the future here?
Let me get my calendar out there. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, no. Every Friday, I'm at Deli Planet, 11 p.m. for the late show. You don't want to miss that. And then next week, we got one hell of a lineup. We got Wednesday the 4th, I'll be at Brasseur de Montreal for the Working Comic Show. And then on, that's Cinco de Mayo. And then on the 6th, I will be at Giggle Dump at 8 p.m.
That's a made-up word. Right
Giggle Dump?
Giggle Dump, 9 p.m. Cozy MTL, down, just up the street from my house,
That's what they recalled the Esports Central after they went down. The Giggle Dump.
And then again, shoot over to Deli Planet to host the late show. And then the next night at Melrose, it's Comedy Rebels, which I'm co-hosting with Claudio, but he's getting fired that night. He doesn't know
you heard it here first, Claudio Capri. Screw you. Alex, let them know where they can find you as well on social media.
I'm on Twitter. So I'm like Eddie Kingston. I don't even know my own Twitter handle. At AlexDElite1. If you want to follow, but I mostly just retweet, and I'm like an AEW bot. I retweet.
Ooh, and it's allowed, eh? You might get
you're like Eddie Kingston. You're not here for the entertainment. You're here for the facts. You get down to business.
Face and your stupid mouth and
just like and retweet. That's all. I'm a bot.
Don't say that shit about Alex, man. Come on, this guy's no respect. No respect.
I have no emotions. It's okay.
Exactly. See, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy like me. I'm a good guy. Shout out to all the other good guys out there, like Hickskov, 8 to the tracks, he's all right. My boys at the bottom right there, Kyle, you're all right. Alex, props. I don't know. We're out. That's it, boys.
Thank God for me here. You know what? I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever they're following us here and watching us here on YouTube as well. And remember, Bruno is gay.
It's 2022. That's actually good. 2022, that puts you over.
Wrestling is life. Thank you.